Hey you guys, it's Anna Banana. Welcome to my kitchen. It's been quite a while since I last cooked, but I am back and I cannot wait to show you what I'm going to be cooking today. Today is April 8th, Eclipse Day. I didn't get to see much of it because it was cloudy and rainy here, so I got stuck inside the kitchen. But guess what? When it's cold and rainy like this, there's nothing better to eat than Ginataan! I'm going to be cooking Ginataan with my 7-quart Saladmaster. This mini machine is going to cook my Ginataan by half. Traditionally, it will be about 45 minutes. I will show you the fast and furious way to cook it. So stay tuned, follow through, and we'll get started. Alright, so I'm going to start cooking and I'm going to be using my induction stove to show you how crazy this is. I'm going to power it on. 5 is some medium sort of kind of heat, but I'm just going to fire that up to get this thing ready. I'm going to show you how fast this thing heats up. That's the beauty of it. When you're using Saladmaster, you really don't need high heat, honestly. Because of the 3 layers of steel here, medium heat is all you need. And that's why I love this thing, because it does not only save me time, it saves me money on energy. Now, who would be crazy not to own one like this? Not only that, titanium surface. We pay beautiful stuff for things that eyes can see, but is really not going to impact our gut. That's why I'm showing you this. Good food on value cookware. I swear to you, you are going to be as crazy about it as I am when you start using it. All right, so it is now heating up. And what I do to start with my cookware is to just... How long did that freaking take? Seriously. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the ingredients before I start dropping everything off. Now that I know that that's all heated up, only because I want to brag to you guys about how crazy this is. It's like a freaking race car from 0 to 120 miles per hour. That's 0 to 3 seconds. I'm like, wow! All right, so I'm gonna put this down to my medium heat. And I'm gonna show you what ingredients I'm gonna be using to make my Ginataan. So let's get started. Ginataan actually is a dessert, a Filipino dessert, all right, that is made of bola, glutinous sticky balls, right? I think it's called mochi in Japan. I don't know. We just call it bola. And then we have that rice that we shape into balls like this. It is so good because once it gets cooked, it is chewy, right? We've got the sweet yam or kamote. We have the cassava. It's arrowroot in North America, ladies and gentlemen. But for Asians like us, it's called cassava. Now, I also have banana. Now, they call this plantain. We call it saba. The plantain bananas that you find in the superstore or Walmart, the grocery store, it's not the same. That one's bland. This one, seriously, it is sweet. Not the fruity kind of sweet, right? It's what I call the industrial kind of banana that has just the right amount of sweetness, but firmness just makes a difference in texture. Then, of course, I have my tapioca balls. You know what they call this? What do they call this in bubble tea? Pearls, the whatever. We call it sago, and this is the baby pearls. Now, I also have the jackfruit or langka. Can't find this fresh here, but the can is perfect. And Ginataan is not Ginataan without this precious liquid, coconut cream. Alright, so let's get started. This wine is crazy hot now, so I'm gonna dump my water. Listen to that sizzle, and then I am going to put my first cream. You know what? When my mom and my grandma was... Sorry about that. When my mom and my grandma was teaching me how to make Ginataan, you know what? The first lesson that they taught me, don't put anything to waste. So you scrape everything out. because that's where all the juicy, tasty creaminess is stuck right there. So we're just gonna use that for now. Let it simmer a bit. And the first thing that I'm gonna do once it starts boiling, which is probably gonna be in about, give or take, a minute or so. See? It's smoking now, right? I'm going to dump the first ingredient, which is the cassava. This one is a little more firmer. It's just gonna get a little bit of headway, about 5 minutes, all right? Let's see here. Yeah, that should be good to go. And we put that there. And I'm gonna put this on the side because I wanna make sure that when you're watching my show, it's clean and neat. Or my mom's gonna get mad at me because she's always taught me that a good cook has a pristine, clean kitchen. She always reminds me to clean as you go so that you can enjoy your meal and listen to your mothers, okay? So we're just gonna let this simmer for a bit, and while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna start prepping my other big coconut milk here. You know, my pantry always has this thing. Oopsies. All right, it always has this thing, and I am just going to quickly reach out here, and I'm back, and wipe this because I told you, if my mom sees this while watching YouTube, she's gonna give me the great lecture. All right, so I have this here so that when I get to pouring the rest of the ingredients, it's very systematic. Now, I showed you the jackfruit, right? So we are just going to get these pieces right here, and I'm gonna slice that and do so. This one has a distinct flavor to it, and when it's cooked, it gets really sticky. By the way, let me put this on hold for a bit. You see this? I love showing this, okay? This induction stove, one of these days, this is gonna be the staple in the kitchen, because I can move it like this and touch this. Oh! That's nothing. It's not hot. But you put it there, it's freaking boiling. Okay, Saladmaster. Let me go back to my favorite machine. Okay, the Saladmaster is multi-purpose. When you crack it open, it works like a frying pan. When you seal it, it works sort of kind of like a pressure cooker without the dangerous pressure. Okay? When you leave it open, it's a frying cookware. You can fry anything here and get the crispness. It is so multi-purpose. You won't ask for anything else. So I'm gonna cover this and let it simmer and boil. So you see what happens? You hear that? The moment it does that, that means that the temperature is slowly rising. What happens is all the vapors go up the lid, and then it slides down and creates a seal. And once that seal stays there, you lift it up, you can't. It creates a vacuum. And that's why it speeds up cooking. Now, you want to know more about it? You're going to have to message me, right? And I can arrange a free dinner show for you, 5-course meal. I promise you, it'll blow you away. So, you can comment below, right? Oh, since I'm new here, don't forget to like and subscribe because I intend to make this huge and cook very quick and easy dishes that you and your family can enjoy. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so it's been sitting here for about 3-4 minutes. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Look at that. See that steam? It's doing its job. So let me go back to my jackfruit, and I'm just going to slice this and make it look nice because I'm telling you guys, I have 6 kids, 9 grandkids. I raised my kids without any help. I was working in corporate and I was running the show solo. So if I wasn't efficient, my kids would be starving. And you know, the new term now, angry kids, that's not good. But had I owned a Saladmaster then, My goodness gracious, I probably would be the most favorite human in the world for my children because they will never go hungry for too long because everything is just cooked so fast. This is what Saladmaster is all about. So, I am almost down to, let me see here, the last, I have to be smart here. I have to use this one, right? And put it up. Nothing is thrown here. I even use the juice of this one to add punch to my ginataan, to add sweetness to it. You know what? When you grow up with very, very frugal parents and grandparents, you save everything. But that's the key. That's what we're all about. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This one is boiling. Let me get my ladle here. Just stir this just by a bit like that. Perfect. Alright. And then we're gonna put this beautiful, colorful sweet yam right there. And actually, another term for this one is the ginataang halo-halo. And halo-halo is actually mix-mix. You mix everything. Just put everything together. Okay? This one goes in. Sometimes they cook this separately because I have no time to have to get another cookware, another pot to cook it. Just dump everything. Boom. Just like that. And I just stir it and say, wala bing, wala boom. Just leave it like that. Right? And then because it's getting a little bit more fuller there, I am going to dump the second half of my coconut cream. Now you're gonna ask me, why aren't you putting everything? Because I'm using the first part of the liquid to soften the ingredients. I don't know what the explanation is, but my grandmother will use the last portion towards the end, but she won't overcook it. And it tastes different. It's the taste that I have gotten accustomed to. So we're gonna do it that way. Damn, I wish you guys were right here in my kitchen because it's right about now. You can smell it. It is so good. I tell you, when this gets cooked, I am going to eat it in front of the camera so you can see me salivate over it. And you're just gonna say, I want to go to Anna's kitchen and cook with her. And guess what? My doors are gonna be open for you. So you come and knock at my door and you tell me I want this and we're gonna do it together. How's that? Pretty cool, right? Okay. So, you see, I'm not stopping talking too. So now, I'm gonna put the banana, okay? And I'm just gonna dump it. Seriously, nothing can be easier than this. I love it because I'm here in North America, and when you move to North America, the first thing that I thought 27 years ago was that, oh, I'm gonna miss my food because nothing is available anymore. But here in Canada, everything is here. Probably more than when I lived back home. I can go to the store, right, where everybody shops. It's so multicultural. You can go to a lane and just go to the Filipino lane and you're gonna find it there. Crazy! Okay, so now I'm gonna put the sticky rice balls. And this one, we're just gonna dump it one by one. Don't put it all together because if you put it all together, they're gonna stick. That's why they're called sticky balls. Okay? Use your hand. Okay? Or like what my mom said, use your coconut. You know, the coconut nut is a giant nut. Alright, so we're just gonna go like this. And then dump that one here, dump that one there. You know, there's only my son and Deanna and myself in this kitchen, in this house, and I'm cooking for 20 people. Lucky me. This is what I'm gonna have. I was gonna say 3 weeks. 3 days. It goes fast. It is that yummy. Alright, so we're gonna put this here and here. As you can see, my heat is still medium. right? As soon as I put everything in, I am going to wait for the vapor valve. I'll tell you what the vapor valve is all about, okay? Let me just complete this. See what I'm doing? I am putting it in batches because I don't want that to stick like what I just showed you on camera. So we're going to do that this way. And I'm almost done. Okay. Man, I remember growing up and this was my assignment and I used to hate it, right? Because they made me roll it in small pieces. These are giant pieces already. They wanted me to roll it into small pearl beads. I'm like, why? And then my grandma goes, so more people can eat. That frugality is very useful now, especially in these times when everything is expensive. You know, you don't appreciate the lessons that you have learned growing up until you become the adult and you start paying for everything. So, my son was sleeping. I don't even use the heat and it's freaking cold. I enter his room and it was like a freaking oven. I said, you pay for the bill, right? While I'm freezing my ass here, you're basking in your bed nicely. All right, so there you go, right? So I'm just going to quickly make sure that all the sides are moistened so that they don't stick. And then I am going to put this here. Now, I have this practice. I don't put the sugar ahead. I let everything cook first and let the sweetness extract itself on its own. The sugar is just for me to enhance it later on. It's something that I concocted, maybe because I want to make sure that I'm not over sweetening my dish, even if I like it sweet. And then we're gonna put this here. I still have some for my topping. And now I'm just gonna swirl and shake that, and I am going to close it. I'm gonna spin it and leave it. That thing that you hear there, that's called the vapor valve. That is the brain of the Saladmaster cookware. That's the one that tells you when it is rapidly clicking that it's time to bring your temperature down. When you cook with Saladmaster, we call it medium click low, right? Everything is cooked starting off at medium. Once it starts clicking, you go low. And you leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes depending on what you're cooking, and it's done. Fast and furiously easy. I'll come back, okay, when it's done. Alright, so I took a quick break. Actually, I took a 4-minute break. Now that's how fast it was. So let's take a quick look. And I just want to see if my ingredients are already tender. So here you go. If you look at it, look at the colors. You've got the yellows, you've got the orange. Num, num, num. Right? And I am just going to get a piece of the yam and test it. Oh, that's hot. But it's good. Alright. We're almost at the tail end of the dish. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put my sugar. And I'm just going to go this way. See, this is about a cup. But I want to make sure that I just have the right amount of sweetness. Because here I am talking about healthy cookware. I want to make sure that I'm feeding you guys, you know, healthy stuff too. So let's take a quick taste here. Okay, so it's either I am good or I am just that good because the sweetness is just bang on the money. Now, alright, so we're just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna close it again for about 2 or 3 minutes, right? And then it will be ready. So while I'm waiting for that, I want to talk to you guys about what I do. Saladmaster is the name of the game for me. When I discovered this cookware, somebody cooked dinner for me. I said, I don't want to even go there. I don't even want to hear it. But then my friend goes, shut up, Anna. Just give it a chance. So I went there and I watched and I ate and I was blown away. And I got my set. Best investment of my life because you know what? I am never gonna have to buy another cookware set again. It's lifetime warranty. I can even pass it on to my children. So you guys, I got the master set. All of you are gonna get 2 pieces and you're gonna thank me one of these days because I am giving you back your help. Alright? So, I can't wait. I'm getting all hungry now. So, I'm gonna pause this for a quick bit. I'm gonna get a bowl so that I can show you the finished product. Give it a moment. And we are back from my 4-minute break. I turned it off and now I am ready to show you the magic of Saladmaster cooking Ginataan. Look at that. Nom 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 nom. And we are now going to taste it. Now tell me, in this cold weather, what can be more satisfying than Ginataan? Right there, all that yummy goodness. All right, here goes. Let's first have that nice creamy concoction. Blow it a bit. Delicioso. And let's have the cassava or the arrowroot. Just want to see if I have the right perfect tenderness to it. You know, when I showed you that this one doesn't get hot, it's because I have asbestos hands. So please don't try it at home, okay? I don't want you guys burning yourselves. Okay, here goes. And there you go, folks. That is Ginataan. It's Anna Banana from Cooking with Anna. I hope you guys enjoyed this and watch out for the next video.